Hello YouTube, this is your host Mr. Shaolink here, and today I'll be showing you guys how to farm easy rubies and Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. Keep in mind, uh, if you guys wondering, wait, why do you want to farm rupees? There's really not much you want to get. Well, actually there is. So up here in the shop, you're going to be able to buy three things of importance, and that is uh, the shovel, bow and arrow, and the heart piece. The shovel and the bow and the heart piece cost 200 rupees each, so that's 400, and the bow costs 980 rupees. So in total, you're gonna be needing around 1480 or 15,000 rupees just to play it safe. 1500 rupees. So what you're gonna be want to do is that once you barely start off, it's actually easier to do this once like you barely start off, because for reasons I will get into later. So once you start off, you go get your sword and everything, and before you head off towards the woods, what you're gonna want to do is like you're gonna head over to this little grassy patch area, and you're gonna want to start farming this little grassy patch area until you at least get 50 rupees. And the reason why I say until at least you get 50 rupees, it is because you're gonna be needing to farm. You're gonna be needing to play to get two certain items in order to get this thing to work properly. And those items are the Yoshi doll right here and the Chow Chow figure. And the reason why I say that is because the Yoshi doll, if you guys go in, will be taking the spot of the stationary red rupee, and the Chow Chow will be taking up the spot of the 50 of the purple rupee. And keep in mind though that both of these will appear one after another. So once you get the Yoshi doll, get out and come back in and go for the Chow Chow doll. And the reason why I say it's actually better to do it before you head into the woods is because if you guys see in the top left area, there is a moving platform with the red rupee, and this red rupee actually disappears once you get the powder, the mysterious powder. So without you getting the mysterious powder and doing it this early, you're actually getting a net profit of 60 rupees per play. And keep in mind though that this 16 rupees net per play net profit is actually if you get all 3 rupees on the first go. Otherwise it's however many you're pretty much losing rupees, 10 rupees per play after that, because you're gonna need a minimum of 30 rupees, and the fact that you get 90 rupees per playthrough, it's pretty simple. So yeah, pretty much what you want to do is that once you've done all that and get into it, you're gonna want to press play. And what I usually do is that I usually aim for the moving platform rupee first. So what I do is that wait here, and then once the platform moves past the shadow by a little bit, I just tap A, just like tap it. Don't hold it, tap it. And by the time the rupee comes back into play, as you guys see there, your crane is gonna grapple it. And this actually also works for the shield in case you guys want to get the shield. It's just you do it on the opposite side and go all the way far right, as far right as you can, and wait for the shadow to pass by. So once you get that rupee, you just pretty much start getting the other ones. I would like the hardest one for me is usually the purple rupee, and that's because it has the farthest travel time, so it actually has the most amount of chances to slip out the gate. But what I like to do is that I like to have the rupee facing towards me at all times, like the pointy ends, because what that does is that it actually minimizes the chances of it falling off once it's moving left and right. So the way I usually accomplish this is by offsetting the rupee a little bit, so that way it will fall over like that. Get in, it will. This is actually very perfect because you guys see here, it's actually going to start moving, and because it's actually facing you, it's going to be too thick to go through the edges. So once you do that, you just exit. And as you guys saw there, I forgot how many rupees I had, but this is a perfect 3 rupee play. So I will be getting a net profit of 60, so that's going to be 90 rupees I'm now going to have. And what you do is that you're going to farm this. It took me like an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours around there to get the 1,500 needed to get everything. Uh, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you guys, well, I guess me buying it, but I can't. Because while I do have the thing, actually I'm talking over it, so I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty much once you reach that amount, you just go back up to the shop, buy the shovel and heart container, leave, go back in and buy the arrows, and now you have the shovel and the arrow early on. Pretty much as early as you could get it, because I don't think, yeah, you can lift this up without the sword. So you can't access this. The earliest you can access this is after getting the sword. So yeah, pretty much once you do that, you could just shovel around, get rupees too like this. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been your host, Mr. Shaolink here, and I bid you guys farewell. Thanks so much for watching, and I bid you guys farewell.